Hello, monsters of being here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part whatever this is of my Epidemius campaign. 18 maybe? I don't know, something like that. Elspeth has only got one little guy helping, well, one unit, the Hergig Jaeger Corps. Unfortunately, Elspeth is not a particularly good combatant, and therefore she's getting absolutely shredded by all those plague drones. I mean, she has hit us with a Doom and Darkness and a Soul Blight. It's not really going to help all that much. And Elspeth is going, and there we go. We're going to wait for the reinforcements. And the reinforcements, as Elspeth is picked off there, are coming in over here. Now this is the garrison and another army. And they are bringing quite a lot of stuff in there. Unfortunately for them, they're going to have to deal with a horde of demons waiting for them. It's not going to go well, let's put it that way. Here they come. Who the fuck is this guy? Have they given you chapter masters now? Ooh, he's taking a lot of stuff. Anyway. I haven't really played Elspeth at all, so this is all... I just haven't had the chance. Oh, a lovely pooping. Whoever made that animation, the pooping animation for Great Unclean Ones, is a genius. It's like, can we get away with this? Will I be fired? More reinforcements pouring onto the battlefield, but we've got them penned in. Completely surrounded. The initial force has been destroyed. Elspeth is down. I think this might be basically everything that Elspeth can throw at us now. I think once we've taken this down, it's going to be a mop-up operation, which is great because it means that we can start moving our forces back north to deal with all those little problems that I should have dealt with a long time ago. Great Unclean Ones laying in. The reinforcements, they arrive. There go two Blight Boils at the same time. Devastating. The Rot Knights have arrived as well. None of their missile units can open fire. They're just taking catastrophic damage. It's a slaughter. Purple Sun. Just really... It's just a final nail in the coffin. And the enemy army breaks and runs. What's left of them anyway. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely gave them a good going over. This means we can secure Wurtbad, which we're going to do. I swear, anyone without a Leper Lord needs a Leper Lord. Just a given. Oh, look at this. Elspeth just crumbled, fell apart. Threw everything she had at us. Wasn't good enough though, was it? Wasn't good enough. Great. So, our borders are kind of secure, which means we can now about turn and go straight back for the people we should have been killing a long time ago. Look. I took the scenic route, but we got there in the end. That's the important thing. That's the important thing. Alright. Good. Alright, there's Epidemius. There you are. What plague do you have? Camping movement only for one more turn though. Do we have more camping movement range? It's only 15%. Maybe I'll leave it for a minute. Let you just. Well, is that going to last one more turn, or is it? It's just. It would be just this turn, isn't it? Next turn. I think it's this turn. All right, fine, whatever. In that case, we'll do something like I don't know, fucking not like that. I don't know. It's fine. Inflamed bowels. Oof, it's rough. I like it. The plague changes, right? Generally fine. I just wish the plague's more exciting. I feel like plague should be this really fun mechanic about like putting things together and coming with interesting combinations, and maybe maybe there needs to be a bit more sort of mystery behind it. You know, maybe maybe it's kind of like a gambling system whereby you can pour infections into it and it increases a chance of it being good, but the effects are kind of random. So you sort of, you know, because Nurgle is always mixing up new plagues, isn't he? You're never quite sure what he's going to get. He's an experimenter. He's a researcher. And I feel like that kind of thing would work quite well there. The plagues you've got, I mean, they jump around and stuff, and that's fine. But there's not really. It's not particularly interesting, is it? I think that's the main problem I've got there with it. It's not as interesting. It's such a rich mechanic potential, and they've gone some way to doing stuff with it. It just doesn't feel like it's quite as good as it could be. But I mean, maybe modders can come up with something. Who knows? They basically save all. They basically save total. Let's be honest with ourselves. Bless their cotton socks, assuming they will have cotton socks.
This Tallyman recognizes.
Bellacore, no, absolutely not. Just 1,000 times no. I've just managed, I guess, growth. Of course there is. Of course it might. We haven't. Right, torch that. We haven't seen. What's his face? What's doobie what's it? Thingy-majig. Fiddly up. The Changeling, that's the one. I haven't seen the Changeling for frickin' ages. So it's like they just don't respawn. Oh, look at all these plagues. Good stuff. And plagues are increasing, which is good. Boris is recruiting, but he's also not having the best of times there. Mind you, why are we taking attrition? Have you done a thing? Did you do a thing? You son of a bitch. He did the thing. Never mind. Oh, come on, Teds. Ted, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you so bad at this? Look, look what Azazel's doing. Azazel's doing great. I don't know what your bloody problem is, you piece of shit. Do you have a plague on you? No. Let's give you a plague. What could we do? Back our deployment. Probably a good shout. That one and that one. Now you've got a plague, which means you'll be afflicted by the greater plague afflicted, which is really nice. Plus, most of units are pretty fucked. Oh, Boris has been a real thorn in my side for a... Well, not for very long, actually. But here's on my list of people that I really want to kill. So let's get that operation started. Despite the fact that they are obviously, as Kislev, packing a lot of heat, I'm not too concerned. Some Corsairs getting missile fire off on those plague ogres as they advance. The thing is, once we reach them, these guys are fucked. Yeah, no rush, lads. No rush. Yeah, you better run. Time to die. Oh. Yep, well, you did your best, lads. Already units are starting to waver and run. A little core in the centre here are still holding on, with Boris in the midst. The Soul Grinders, without any units to open fire on, have decided to go and start kicking the shit out of Frost. Is it? They're called Frostworms, yeah. Because they changed the name. That's right. So I'll just pick off the last of these Frostworms, which are kind of a weird unit. Like, their stats suggest they should be okay, and they're not bad, but they're definitely, I don't think, worth the money. But the AI seems to recruit a shit ton of them. I'm not entirely sure why. Boris still fighting in the centre. The Zargard, though, taking damage from the Greater Plague Afflicted, which is a lovely ability. So they're all just slowly dying of heart attack. Or, I don't know, pooping themselves to death. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, they're not having a good time. As we pummel another Frostworm to death. Why does the Frostworm have by our bloods? No, he just runs away, doesn't he? Guess that makes sense. Anyway, he is starting to run away. Boris is starting to run away. The entire army's starting to run away. And of course, because this is a settlement battle, they're all dead regardless. So long, Boris. Ugh, I'm gonna upgrade all this again. Oh well, it's fine. We got plenty of growth. In fact, we probably can finish that up in one turn. Let's do the things like that.
The Fly Master.
Eric, you can have rancid visitations. You can have the Gates of Nurgle and Iglixius. It's gonna have something like that. Right, we can retake this. Am I just gonna have to... I don't really want to feed you with money. I don't think you need it. Okay, Epidemius, you are just gonna march up here as quickly as possible. As are you. You've dealt with that one. You've dealt... Well, no, we can go and take Flensburg. Now, there is a little army sort of wandering around, but unless they go into encampment stance, I don't really think they're going to be any trouble for us. So if we can wipe these guys out as quickly as possible. Looks like my vassals are moving to intercept anyway. And we are going to upgrade any money buildings. So we've got so many friggin' settlements, it's actually genuinely quite difficult to work out which is what. The Empire's so stupidly large. It's just friggin' massive. Oh, I haven't even really looked over here. That's because you're all basically finished. You're fine. You've got one turn to upgrade, but overall you're fine. The Ultra Spawns actually has defenses, but I think I did that to get heroes rather than just building defenses. Never mind. Right. I think we need... If we can concentrate on killing Boris first... Malice isn't necessarily a huge problem because he's quite small. Is it? You've only got 3 settlements? If he's got like 4, I'm... Shit. Fuck! He's got settlements over there. He's actually harder to deal with than I thought. Okay, no problem. It's fine. It's fine. We've just got to keep it in mind that we're going to have to send someone over there to rough him up, basically.
Any further dealing we have must lead to bloodshed. These terms are adequate.
Good. Are you friends with Sigvald? Because you don't like each other. So why the fuck? Sigvald, you've done nothing all game.
Have a proposal, yes? Good.
You've literally done fuck all this entire time. You've just nothing. Not a sausage. Now, here's a question. Do we have... No. I'm gonna hit Sigvald with that. Give him an STD. That would be funny. Why would I want control and replenishment rate? It's friggin' useless. That's right. You spent all the game preening yourself, and then you start scratching down below, and guess what? Epidemius is in town, baby.
Will see you now.
What do you want? Me to join your war against that? I mean, I'm not against killing him, but I don't really have anyone to deal with that right now, so I'm just going to say no. I mean, eventually,
Father Nurgle.
we'll find you all. God, they really were just like spread in. Elspeth was, Cult Manifests was just sitting on all kinds of stuff. I mean, Kugath he's not doing great. We've got cults all over here for no particular reason. Right, okay. Okay, let's go and deal with you, shall we? Ted, can you not be, less shit? Can you just be less shit? Could you, please? Pretty please? That'd be great. It'd be great if you could just be less shit. I do kind of need to take Ackendorf, because otherwise... They'll just recruit more armies down there. And although I feel like I could just leave. I know I feel I could just leave these to Azazel. I don't trust the AI, so I'll go and do it myself. I'm just gonna trespass because I genuinely don't give a flying shit. That's right. I'm gonna traipse through your lands. Shit's given 0. Except for the plague ones, obviously, the plague shits. Of which there will be many. Wait, who the fuck? Did I send? Oh, I fucking sent Epidemius. I meant to send Andrew and I said Epidemius. Oh, well, never mind. He can deal with that. Okay, let's go. We're heading north. Let's get this done. You probably need defenses down here, but it does look like Ashag is winning against the dwarfs, which is great news, because if he can keep them busy, we've just got 2 more armies to mop this up. Send everyone back north, and then we can bop some fucking dwarves. It's going to be great. Also, I spent all my money, but, sure, but I am going to give this to Ted. Yes, he does. How much money do we have? Oh, I'll tell you what, we're going to get rid of you. And I'll definitely not forget to recruit another unit to fill your army next turn. It's like a 98% chance I won't forget.
Decay is love.
And we're not talking XCOM percentages here. It's looking pretty good for you. Anyone else? Oh yeah, down there. Let's get some growth there, get some plague. Basically, we want to plague everyone around us. I mean, that shouldn't be difficult. You played plague. You've got plague. I mean, everyone's got plague.
How should we proceed?
Alright, Quake. Military access. I don't know how I feel about you, so I'm going to say no. Interesting. I mean, they're all the way in the south. I don't think that's going to be a huge issue for me. Still. Let's go and grab Piffeldorf. If it's just Piffeldorf and Steingart, it is. Do they have defences? They do. And because that would desync, we won't fight it. It's just how it is. It's kind of like, oh, if a siege is going to desync, then I may as well just not fight it, because it just doesn't make sense to. Not that, in fairness. Oh. Well, that's miles away, so that's not for me. Sieges do tend to be a bit tedious. Bomp, bomp, bomp. Wait, what was that last one? That one? Oh yes, we picked up a banner. Fine. Right. We've got this. I might put defences in there. It's got cows. They're useless. We'll go with extra growth. Something like that. I mean, I don't really want to keep this, but I'll hold on to it for a minute. Okay, let's get you moving in there. Let's get you moving in this direction. And give you the Port of Secrets. There we go. No, keep the money. Just stop being fucking useless. Thank you very much. That would be great. If you could just be less complete fucking garbage. Well, that would be super. Do we... When do we... Oh, we do have plate. Right, so I'm going to grab this one. More Nurgle. And... I don't know, we can come from buildings. I'm going to make this plague pop up like here. Summon a cultist. He's going to sail over, and he's going to play. He's going to plague Sigvald with what plague has he got? Liquefying brain. Well, it won't actually affect him, but still. The thought is there. Avatars of the plague? Yeah, sure. All characters, all armies. That seems fairly good. Wait, actually, do we have? Oh, we don't have upkeep minus 7% yet. We should definitely grab that. Greater Gate of Nurgle, which is fine. Temperate Strain. These are, well, I mean, Winds of Magic Power Reserve for all armies is actually pretty good. I'm not. We've actually got oodles of cash at the moment, which is great. I've also got like the most infections I could have. There's not really ways to sync infections. I mean, you could just like you could just race. You could just do this. This does actually give you money, which is nice. And you know, you get more units and stuff, but that's not really it's not really my concern. But it's nice to have the option, I guess. It would just be nice if maybe there was a little bit more reason to like stockpile infections, like, you know, being able to splurge it on plagues, something like that. Join your war against Bellicon. No. No, I've put off my short of campaign victory conditions for long enough. It's time to knuckle down and get that done. Oh, thank you, Cathay, for that. Of course, for regional power, obviously, because I'm going to have to kill Malus, and unfortunately, he's under your aegis. Unless you want to confederate the bastard, in which case, knock yourself out. Is that the best way across there? Fine, let's go for it. Where's my boy? Oh, there he is.
I bring the plague.
Yes, you do, Mortariel. Boop. Right, now we've got 2 armies in the area. Oh, it's about to hot up.
Father's here.
It's about to hot up. Do you have... Is that your last settlement? Unfortunate if true.
We will thin their numbers.
Do you have anywhere else to live? Oh dear, well that is unfortunate. You're suffering attrition from swamplands, attrition from no home region, attrition from chaos corruption, and attrition from plague. How much? I mean, realistically, that's not as much attrition, you know, considering. It's not, I mean, he's just one man all by himself now, which obviously quite sad. The only thing I've got to worry about Malachi now is the fact that he might decide to like cross into the mountains and actually attack me from this direction, going through Azhag. That is a potential. Malachi's army is actually teeny tiny. What happened to... What happened? What happened to your army?
The joy of disease.
Oh well. Never mind, let's get Rancid Visitations. No, hang on, change my mind. Let's get Armour of Malady. Route Marcher, Rancid Visitations.
Look what father's found, children.
It's a good one. We'll give ourselves a Greater Gate of Nurgle. With any luck, Ted is being less shit, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. It's dubious. Very dubious. We want growth. Well, no, I've spent all money. That's my problem. The other problem is that it keeps telling you you've got building slots available because you can spend your infections. So it just assumes that you want to spend all your infections. Oh, I forgot about you.
An absurd path.
Is it? Okay, never mind. We'll just top you out and we'll give Sigvald an STD.
Welcome to the court of contagion.
Ooh, defensive alliance. Yeah, I don't think you're actually worth it. Sorry, bud. That one, or that I don't really care, to be honest, either of those. Right, hop out. Oh yeah, those guys are dead. Right, okay, we've done it. We've managed to destroy the Empire. Only took me 112 turns of concentrated rampage. But we did it. And now we can move our forces up. Start taking their stuff. Bosh. Okay, Boris is over there. Okay, so I'd forgot to put someone in there. That doesn't sound like me. I'm sorry, what now? Let's get him, boys! He's gonna run away. Of course he is. Jesus, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Nurgle's uncleanest.
What the absolute balls?
A delightful addition to my arsenal.
Okay, we're going to build one of those because I would like a Plague Bringer in this army. Let's increase Nurgle corruption. We're going to push them down through the Blood Marshes. All that kind of good. What we could actually do is if we can get these guys to finish off Boris.
Bow before the mountain god.
Let's make friends with you. You are at what? I mean, you are strength rank 26, which isn't bad. wonder if we could, like, wheedle our way into your affections. It would be nice if we could open up another front with Boris.
I serve Kislev, no other.
Yeah, overall, you're fine. I'm going to keep the money in my pocket just in case we need... That's moo cows, isn't it? Yeah. Just in case we need someone to defend the Bretonia front. What I'm going to do, though, is do a plague. It doesn't have to be too particularly... Oh, mind you, extra campaign movement range plague. Where is Epidemius these days? He's down here, isn't he? Right. Oh, you've actually got the 30% campaign movement range plague. You've actually picked that up. Good. Okay, well, alright. I'm not going to worry about that in a moment. Let's go for something which is just generally going to be a pain in the ass. It's not even that bad. Less weapon strength, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Summon cultist. Need to make sure our plagues are still popping along. So I'll bring you down here to hit them with a plague. You've got a plague, which is fine. It doesn't have a very good spread chance. 5%. Maybe we hit you with another plague, a different plague. It doesn't really matter what one, to be honest. Let's just do something like that. Hit you with an infection. 65% spread chance, that's more like it. Were you not... Oh, I moved the wrong guy. Fuck. Fuck! Yeah, go and spread plague down there. What plague is it? Sweating ears. I'll be honest, it doesn't sound like the worst plague to have. I mean, at best, it's like vaguely, slightly, potentially inconvenient. But that's it. You're not. You know, if you went to the GP saying, "Oh, my ears are just a little bit sweaty," you tell you to get the fuck out of his office.
Blessings of the Plague Lord upon you.
New. Standard of seeping decay, stuff it with maggots. I'll haul into somewhere. Thanks, though.
Father's here.
Right, what happened to that army? Where's it gone? Oh, it's over there. You gonna come in and help, or you just gonna
Nurgle, forgive me.
You just gonna sit there and let me have it? Okay.
So much
It's a bold play, Cotton. That could actually be quite nasty. We'll summon a cultist. Hit Boris with a plague. Split. So, attrition, less ammunition, wins magic power reserve. Fine. More importantly, you can also get is that for... Oh, that's faction leader, isn't it? Blah, blah, blah. Tallyman, which is, again... I'm wondering if maybe we've capped out our ability to the point we don't have it anymore. It's problematic, isn't it? Do you still have 30%? You've got 30% for more turn. Okay, what we're going to do... What we're going to do is we're going to do something like this. And we're going to infect you. So you can then move further. Further, faster, better, longer, stronger, faster, so on and so forth. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. One defense is here. Belagor looking kind of mean. What plague have you got? Oh, you've got an attrition plague. Oh, shit. Sorry, mate. That's on me. I'm going to hold my hands up there. That's my bad. You know, can't. I'm gonna hold my hands up to that one. That's on me. That's a me bad. Sorry. I could actually go and attack him. Alternatively, could I get the ambush?
March on, children.
Well, see, the ambush might be worth it.
Wondrous day.
Is there anything here I'm looking at and going, I don't really care about that? I mean, I could merge you, get rid of you, and then I don't have enough money to pick up you. Job done. Okay, do want the defenses. You're going to keep that one. Is there anything anywhere I've built that I'm kind of going, I don't really need that? Probably down here. Like, I don't need the extra growth. Right. Grab you. I mean, this army is quite nasty. Plus, it's got Boris in it. But, well, the garrison's not going to do me any good. I wonder, could we give you a plague that would help? Anything? Melee? No. I mean, fleshy abundance is a thing. None of this is particularly useful. Never mind. Something's better than nothing. Well, I mean, at least you get a fleshy abundance. It's something.
Father Nurgle.
Get that one.
A new way to share
Okay. We're just gonna pile demons into Boris. He's had it too good for too long. He deserves a good hard spanking. Okay, you come down here. You go back home. Sorry. Told you to leave for no particularly good reason. We'll go and hit Castle Carcassonne, I think, with our plague. I think that's what we do. And with any luck, this plague will spread down here. Well, I think it's spreading over here. Is that right? Is it? What's it? Flaccid intestines. Yeah, that'll do it. Boris. Okay, didn't get the ambush. Never mind. That is a lot of light war sleds, more than I would like. But I believe in Mortariel. I think he's got this. That's going to have to wait until next time, though. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.